Hello and welcome back. Thank you very much for joining. My name is Mauro. I hope that all of you are staying safe and healthy. This is the first video in a new series of daily exercises for tango dancers. What that means is that we will be releasing one video per day for the next week or so, where I will show you some of the exercises that help me improve with my tango dancing. Hopefully they will be useful for you too. Now, all the exercises will be about 10 minutes long and will be made for you to follow along because they do not require any equipment, they don't require a partner, and they don't need much space. So they should be perfect for these times of isolation at home. All the exercises are valuable for both leaders and followers. For those of you who haven't seen the previous series, there we focused a lot on the lower body. So we did a lot of exercises for the foot, ankle and leg strength and stability. In this series we will be focusing on the upper body instead. So we will be working with our spine and stretching and strengthening the spine, working with the dissociation, and then work slowly to pivot exercises. Now, the first thing we will do in any video is a bit of relaxation and stretching. Today we will start with the neck by taking a comfortable position with the feet, relax your knees and push your chin towards your collarbone. Then rotate your chin to the left, trying to reach the shoulder and feeling the stretch in the opposite part of the neck. We will now roll the head until the chin points up and we feel the stretch in the front of the neck while looking backwards. We continue rolling toward the next and the right shoulder. And then rotate to the middle, again feeling a nice stretch in the back, muscles and spine. We'll go the other direction now, rotating to my right shoulder. Rolling, then all over through the back and to the left shoulder and rotating back to the center. Keep going to the left now. Once again, rotate to the left, roll all the way over to the back and to the right. Rotate to the middle and the last time back. Rotate to the right, go all the way back and to the left shoulder. Rotate to the center and we are done for that. The next exercise for stretching is going to be a hip hinge. I'm going to now lock my knees with my feet shoulder wide, toes pointing forward, hands on my hips, and I will now push back my hips while keeping my spine straight as possible. Then I will push my hips forward and let my spine go back and looking up. Then hips back and hips forward. Once again, hips back, keep the spine neutral and straight, and hips forward. Very good. You can relax your shoulders if you want. Now, the first thing we will try to do today, and the main subject, is going to be stretching our spine. This is necessary to get some strength and stability and be able to move our weight in a single piece from one foot to the other. To do that, what I want you to do is to relax again your knees, still feet shoulder wide. We go up with the heels. It doesn't matter how high, it can be 1 centimeter. It's fine as long as you get some distance from the floor. I will now think, as I will now lower my heels, but think about keeping the head up. Ideally, I would want my head to stay here. I can't, of course. My head goes down again, but I want to push it away from me and from the floor. Let's do it again. I stay up and I think about someone pulling me from my ears or from my hair, and I want my head to stay where it is. Again, I will not manage to do it, but hopefully I will start feeling this nice stretching towards the ceiling and the sky from my hips. Let's do it a couple more times. We go up, keep the head head where it is, and then go down with the heels while pushing the head away. What happens a lot of times when I say push the head away, I'll show you from the side, is that someone will go like this, chin up. This is not comfortable and is not helpful or useful. So if you realize that you're doing something like this, what I suggest you do is to push your chin down and back. Try to gain this double chin, so we're pushing our chin against the back of our neck, okay? And do this a few times every day. This is a great exercise anyway for anyone who works like a lot of us works sitting or at a computer and gains a lot this position of the neck forward. So we can correct this by pushing our chin in a few times a day, and then we can relax the head, but our neck will have learned to stay straight. So make sure you try to really gain this double chin, which is so elegant and nice, and make sure that you don't go up like this. Very good. We will add one more detail to this exercise. We will go up with the heels, stay up with the head, but now we will not just go down with the heels, we will also start to bend our knees. Very little, it's not much, but I want you to go down while keep your head up, and then push down your hips and bend your knees while still trying to push your head towards the ceiling. Let's do it once again. We go up with the heels, up with the head, stay up with the head as I go down with the heels and bend my knees a little bit. And once again, up with the heels, up with the head, and then I go down with the heels, down, bend your knees as my head pushes towards the floor, the sky. Oh. Anyway, so last detail that we will add to this exercise before starting to work on steps. The last detail is that now I will move my shoulders and try to relax them. I will go up with the heels, and now I will try to touch my ears with my shoulders. Okay? So everything in my body wants to go up, and now I will send everything down, including the shoulders, as my head is the only thing that tries to stay up. Okay? And once again, everything up, including shoulders, and then everything down. And here I really think about carrying something very heavy in my hands. If I had something like weights or very heavy grocery bags, then my shoulders will go down and get this nice triangle shape instead of staying tense up. So they really go down and relax. And from there my arms can be very fluid and elastic. Okay, let's do it once again. Heels up, shoulders up, and then only my head stays up and everything else goes towards the floor. Okay, I really think about leaving a stamp on the floor with my whole foot, and all of my weight stays there. Good. Let's now move to some steps from side to side. So I will stand on my left. I will get this stretch. Okay, if you somehow are not sure that you're really stretching your spine, you can repeat the previous exercise. Standing on my left, I push the floor away and I move from one side to the other slowly while stretching my spine and pressing my hips to the floor. So once again, I close, I stretch, and hips toward the floor and head towards the sky. Close, stretch, hips to the floor and head towards the sky. Close, stretch, hips to the floor and head towards the sky. Remember, I'd rather you bend the knees too much than too little. Okay? In this exercise, what's important is to really stay grounded. So it's not useful to do something like this, going up and down, as we did in the previous series. But that's not how we dance. This is also not how we dance, with the knees bent all the time, but it's better for this particular exercise. So I close, I stretch, and I go to the other leg. Let's do it forwards and backwards a few times. I'll show it from the side and stand on my right. I stretch my left leg forward without going with the hips as always, and then really stretching my spine and pushing my head up while everything else goes down. I move forward while keeping my hips pushing towards the floor and always at the same height. I close, I stretch back, and I go to the back foot. I close, stretch forward and go to the front foot. I close, I stretch back, and I go to the back foot. Let's do it from the other side. I'm standing on my left, I stretch forward, and I move to the front leg, which is my right. Close and stretch, and always move from the front to the back while keeping your hips at the same level and the head as well. So go, stretch, and go to the front. Close, stretch, and go back. Good. So that was the last exercise for today. We will just relax a little bit by rotating our shoulders a few times forward and backwards in your own pace, and relaxing our neck, which has worked today quite a bit. We rotate it one way, we rotate it the other, just so that we relax our muscles there. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you have anything you want to tell us or ask us, leave it down below in the comments. Thank you very much for joining. I will see you tomorrow in a new video. Stay safe. Bye bye.